First of all, I want to thank everybody for coming out this afternoon. I know this is part of a difficult time of year to handle these types of situations, but we do appreciate the members of the press that are here. I also want to thank the members of the Calhoun Parish Sheriff's Office for being here and the assistance that they have been rendering since the time that this incident occurred. Also, State Police has been involved, and I want to thank them publicly for their support in helping us get to where we are this afternoon. As I'm sure you know from the press release that was issued, we had an incident involving our officers and two victims in an altercation that occurred this morning around 2:36, I believe it was. So it's really less than 12 hours ago. So obviously this is an ongoing investigation, but we do want to keep the members of the community involved and informed as far as what is going on and what has transpired. I think it's important that we share what information we can with you. I just do want to remind you that we are somewhat limited, obviously, because some of the details are still being developed and statements are being evaluated and what have you. I also want to thank our district attorney, Mr. John DeRozier, for being here this afternoon, and he will share with you some information that I think will be relevant relative to the incident that occurred. But at this time, I will turn it over to our Chief of Police, Mr. Don Dixon.
Thank you, Mayor. Again, I want to personally thank the Calhoun Parish Sheriff's Office for coming out to the scene and processing the scene of their crime scene team, and the Louisiana State Police for taking over this investigation. As always, we really appreciate your professionalism and going out there in these lousy conditions and out there for hours in the rain. This morning, approximately 2:36 a.m., we attempted to stop a vehicle in the 400 block of North Martin Luther King Highway, which was a 1994 Toyota Corolla bearing Texas license plates Charles Baker 7 Yankee 620. It was occupied by two males and a female. The driver of the Toyota led officers on a long pursuit in which blue lights and siren were activated. Went several miles and ended up underneath the interstate, literally at Opelousas and North Lincoln. Officers attempted to make contact. Officer got out on foot, and at that point in time, the vehicle attempted to run over an officer and sideswiped a unit, fully marked unit with its blue lights on. At that time, officers used exchange fire with the vehicle, which is considered a weapon, a moving weapon. They're trying to run an officer over. Shots were fired. The vehicle continued to elude officers and got stuck into a field probably 100 yards away. At that point in time, officers pulled out the female, who was uninjured, and both male subjects did receive gunshot wounds. They have been transported to hospitals in Lafayette. The extent of their injuries are not known. State Police is handling the investigation concerning the officers discharging their weapons. A weapon was discovered at the scene that was reported previously stolen in Lake Charles. We had two Lake Charles police officers go to a local hospital for x-rays and were released. The two subjects in the car are as follows: Frankie Joseph Garrick, 1130 North Cherry Street, Lake Charles, Louisiana, date of birth 9/22/89, age 23. He has currently two pending charges of attempted second-degree murder with the District Attorney's Office, and was arrested in July 30th, 2009 and September 14th, 2011 on these charges. I'll have the District Attorney, John DeRozier, explain what is going on with that. He was the driver of the vehicle. The passenger was Jordan Jamal Brown, 1522 Brick Street, Lake Charles, Louisiana, date of birth 8/13/89, age 23. He was previously arrested in Evangeline, Louisiana, and is currently on probation for the charge of attempted second-degree murder, attempted second-degree battery, and there is a warrant out by probation and parole for a probation violation. Again, the investigation is pending. We have a twofold investigation. One obviously is attempting to run over a police officer, and then the second investigation is our officers discharging their weapons. Obviously, this is a ongoing case. There's not a whole lot we can discuss. However, I'm going to have Mr. Rozier answer about the 2 pending charges on Mr. Garrett, and then at that point in time, I will take questions or have Detective Fondell, Sergeant Fondell, who is the lead detective on this, on our side, if we can.
2 of the individuals involved in this incident this morning are, as the chief indicated, Frankie Gary, who has pending in the 14th Judicial District Court 2 charges against him. Both of these charges are attempted second-degree murder. Both are pending trial. Trial on both of these separate incidents is set for May 20, 2013. The second individual involved in this is Jordan Brown. He is currently on probation, and I think there is a warrant for his arrest now from Evangeline Parish for a probation violation of some type. We are investigating both of those as we speak.
Keep in mind, this thing occurred early this morning. It was dark, it was rainy. This chase went on several miles, high-speed chase, blue lights, siren. Again, the vehicle would not adhere to our commands, and at one point in time, it ended up coming underneath the interstate and then attempted to run over a police officer. A weapon was recovered at the scene that was reported previously stolen in Lake Charles. Any questions?
The female was uninjured, correct?
Pardon me?
The female in the car was uninjured?
The female was uninjured.
And released?
And released. And not involved. All right.
And you said that it started out as just you guys were trying to stop the vehicle. What was the stop for?
The vehicle was involved earlier in the evening in a minor traffic accident. It was spotted later with another occupant in the vehicle, different from the earlier. When they went to check on it, that vehicle took out of a convenience store, cut in front of a truck. The truck had to slam on its brakes, and then the pursuit started.
And the 2 officers that were taken for x-rays,
they've been released. All right. Sorry.
Good afternoon. I just want to let you know that the Louisiana State Police will conduct a thorough and impartial investigation. The marked units that you saw at the scene this morning are part of our crash reconstruction team. They have electronic equipment that allows for precise measurement of any items that were related to this incident at the scene. We also have our State Police Bureau of Investigations involved. Once we complete the report, it will be turned over to the District Attorney's Office for Mr. DeRosier's review. Any questions?
Thank you, Sergeant. Again, Captain Gilbert, as always, you guys are great. Talked to the Colonel today and expressed my thanks for the great job you guys did for patrol the investigation. And Chris McGee, Commander McGee, again, the Sheriff's Office. Outstanding job. Go out there, a very lengthy crime scene, a lot of evidence, and sit there in the rain and did a great job. Yes, sir.
Frankie Garrick, there was 2 pending charges for the attempted second-degree murder. Was he out on?
He's out on 2 separate bonds.
Okay.
2 separate charges, but the same trial date.
That's May 20th, I believe is what? Yes. Okay.
All right. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.